Hello, everybody. Here in San Diego, and I'm here in San Diego. And by the time you watch this video, I'll be in Portland by this time. It's Monday. I'm still in San Diego the day after the convention. My train leaves on Tuesday, which is for me, or on Tuesday morning. And but by the time you see this video, I'll be already in Portland. But I did this video, talk a little bit of the things I did, the people, things I bought, just, and all that stuff, like I usually do on videos. And then, of course, so there's these other videos I uploaded that show footage of what I did, or not, things I did, the convention center, and so forth. But anyways, one of the things that, I know it's not that important, but one of the things that really ticked me off about this convention is when you come through, they give you this program magazine, talking about all the events and everything, and they give you the bag, and the bags are a piece of garbage, man. I mean, look at this. The biggest piece of garbage I've ever seen. Look at that. There's a big rip right here. It's shaped like a backpack, and it's got the picture of the Comic-Con convention, and then they have the promotional stuff on the back of these, and they have all kinds of different promotional stuff. Yeah, the bag is cheap, man. It ripped. And then I had to get another one. And it's a Hobbit one. But those bags are a piece of garbage. I don't know if you guys have been to San Diego Comic-Con and have had these bags. You know what I'm talking about. They're garbage. They're like made out of a plastic paper material of some kind, and they rip so easy. I don't like those. I mean, they got cool stuff on them and everything, but they're garbage. I also, went to the party, the Comic-Con party on Saturday night, and I went as a starship captain. I had the uniform, but I wasn't like a starship captain from those other Star Trek TV shows. I was more like from the J.J. Abrams movies. Those shirts that they have with the new J.J. Abrams, director J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. They have all these little tiny Starfleet-looking things all over them. I have that with boots, the belt with a phaser. And a lot of people told me I look good in it. Some of the women were saying, you look pretty good in that uniform. You look you look good in it, It looks just so cool looking, It's probably because I had those boots. The boots that I have were kind of similar to the movie. They were like motorcycle boots with buckles on them. And I had they all seemed to like my phaser. I don't know why. I mean, it was, I'm thinking a lot of people have already seen these phasers in stores when the first movie came out, the 2009 movie. But everybody seemed to want my phaser or want to look at it. I guess because it was chromy shininess or whatever. Then I had this that I turned into a communicator. It's a cover that I put on the back that has that look of a communicator. And then, of course, I got that app on the other side. And when you go like this, it opens up. And then it makes sounds.
Kirk's Enterprise. Live long.
Stuff like that. And then you can like dial out on it, and And then it has Uhura's voice when you go to contacts.
Accessing.
And so I that's what I did. I guess in a way, not only did I dress up, but even my iPad went as a communicator. And then the party was good. I didn't get any pictures of me or footage of me in the outfit or anything like that. But there were people there dressed up, and I couldn't really get a good video of the party there, because everything in the room was dark, and everything in that room was dark, and but all I was able to get was all these strobes and everything and flashes of lights, like you see in a nightclub, and they had DJs, you know, they had bartenders. They served some food, but just little snacks like nachos with cheese, popcorn, but you don't want to hear something funny. When I was waiting in line, you know, when the line started to first open up, you know, people were starting to filter inside, and you know, and I was on the other side of the window. I was still on the outside waiting in line, and there were people already in, and there was this one guy that was dressed up like Spock, you know, like from the J.J. Abrams movies. He had the ears, the blue uniform shirt, and everything. And I'm standing in line, and he runs over, and he goes like that on the window. And he was trying to mimic that scene in Into Darkness. Remember when Kirk was dying? You know, Kirk was brought back to life, of course, but when he was dying, Spock ran over, and they had this thing going like this on the window. So he runs over, this Spock guy runs over to the window where I'm standing, and he goes like this. So then I went along with it, you know. I took my hand and went like this too on the window, and then everybody in the line started cracking up, laughing, whistling, clapping, and you know, and woo, you know, and all that, you know, because everybody remembers that scene, you know, and that's part of, you know, everybody was cracking up, but you know, that's part of what cosplay is. You know, people not only dress the part, but they try to act the part, and sometimes they will even mimic things from movies, and you know, and I thought that was funny though. He's like that, and I do on this side of the window like that. It was kind of funny, and then when I get in there, I walk past the guy, and he's like doing the Spock, Jim, you know, it sounds like Leonard Nimoy, Jim. So I went like this back, Spock, you know, like William Shatner does. So that was kind of fun, you know, and then I, you know, and I met people, and we had fun, and it was cool, and the ladies liked my outfit, and it was, yeah, so that was cool. The party was fun. You'll see that, you know, I might upload footage of it. I may not of the dance or the party, because, you know, like I said, there's music in the background, and that might not work with, you know, the copyright holder or whatever. Now let's talk about some of the things that I got. I got a bunch of collectibles and T-shirts, and you know, a lot of people that go to these conventions always get stuff there. I mean that's part of the fun. Not just autographs, not just photo ops, not just you go into panels and you know and all that stuff in the parties, but also, you know, collectibles. I mean, I bet you that a lot of people that go into that exhibit hall and buy all that stuff, I bet you that stuff's on eBay the next day. I mean, I saw a guy with one of these kind of bags was walking out with like 10 8-inch, or no, yeah, 10 8-inch Batman figures. You know, people take a bunch of those, and then they take them on eBay and sell them. Anyways, I'll show you some of my collectibles. And I got this T-shirts. I got a couple of Boba Fett T-shirts. This one right here has the armor, as you can see, the armor that Boba Fett wears. And then in the back, it shows the jetpack. And you put it on like this, and you look like Boba Fett, you know, or whatever. It's a T-shirt. It's kind of like that spandex material, kind of a stretching material. It looks pretty cool like that, doesn't it? I mean, make it look like, you know, you're Boba Fett. But the really T-shirt that I like, the one that I really like a lot, and this thing is awesome, man. This shirt this looks sick. I mean, this is an awesome Boba Fett shirt. Look at that, man. I mean, that is so freaking cool. I mean, that is so awesome, man. It's so badass. I mean, excuse my language, but it just is, man. And that is so sick and awesome. And you know, it's just so freaking cool. I like the way it looks. I bought this on the last day of the convention, and I had to have it because I'll tell you, when I saw that, you know, it's how it is at these conventions. You go into the exhibit hall and you look at all the stuff that's for sale. You kind of go crazy. You know, you can go crazy. You see something you like, you want it, you get it. And speaking of Boba Fett, since we're staying on that subject for a little bit. Here's a, remember when I said I went up to Seattle Comic Con? I got a 6-inch figure of Han Solo and a Sand Trooper, and I wanted to find Boba Fett and, you know, a Stormtrooper. I found both the Stormtrooper and Boba Fett here at San Diego Comic Con. Big problem though, but one thing was I decided to buy Boba Fett. I wasn't going to buy two of them. I already spent enough money on stuff, so you know, and on the convention it totaled. So I decided just to get one of them. And between a Stormtrooper and Boba Fett, I had to have Boba Fett. That's the one I was looking for, the 6-inch version of Boba Fett. Man, that's pretty freaking cool. And it is. It comes with all these little accessories and 6 inches. Speaking of collectibles, I got this. It came out in 2009 when this Star Trek 2009 movie came out. And I've been looking for these, and they used to have them stored, but I couldn't find the one I was looking for. This one is Captain Pike, and believe it or not, he is my favorite character in those first two movies. It's too bad he won't be in the third movie, but that's Pike. As you can see there, you know, has a little bit of a look to Bruce Greenwood. Bruce Greenwood, the actor, kind of has a little bit. It looks a little like him. Then there are these. Now these are based off the Adam West Batman TV show. They're bendies, you know, those like rubber figures with wires inside their arms and legs so you can flex them around. And these are based on the Adam West TV series. And they're pretty freaking cool. I mean, look at those. The Dynamic Duel. And it's based on the TV series. There's the picture of the Batmobile. You know, looks like, you know, Burt Ward there, Batman. Oh, that's Batman. Sorry, the way the camera is. That's Adam West as Batman, and this is Burt Ward as Robin. You know, so these were selling like hotcakes. People love these. I mean, they were like just taking. You know, they had other ones like the Joker, and a lot of people were buying these. And then I bought a Superman one, and Superman is more based on the 1930s Superman, you know, the animated cartoon, a cartoon they had in the 1930s, and it's a bendy too, and it's based on the old cartoon, the very old first cartoon, I believe, where the S background was black behind the red, but it's cool. It's the only Superman bendies they're selling. And staying on comic book characters, I got the, remember I bought those, I buy those 8-inch ones, you know, because I'm collecting those and keeping them in their packages. They're going to be worth money. I got the Joker this time. You know, got the purple color and orange and green. That's the Joker. That's based on the old cartoon from the 60s and 70s, you know, whatever. Then I got Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern. And he comes, you see on the bottom right here, comes with his own little lantern he can hold in his hand. He's kind of in there in the package in an awkward way, kind of in a sideways way. And that's Kyle Rayner, one of the Green Lanterns. What I really wanted to find was the Flash, but I settled with this because I thought it looked cool. I got that one. Then, of course, another DC one that I got was Mr. Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne one. And I believe that's it. Yeah. I believe that's all the stuff that I got. And but it was a good convention. I did see the you know, the thing with the Superman Batman versus thing that's coming out. I got to see that, and you know, the panel. I don't know why I didn't take my camera out and film that panel. I guess I was just caught up in the moment or whatever. They did show that trailer, and what's interesting is that trailer ended up on YouTube the day after that panel. And what's amazing about that is that usually they tell people in there that you can't video record stuff that we show on the screen or trailers or anything like that, but people sneakingly did, and I knew they were going to do that. So I checked YouTube to see if that trailer ended up on YouTube, and it did. And but I've noticed recently a lot of that is being taken down now. A lot of those are being taken down, because Warner Brothers and YouTube, they don't like when people do that, but it's a shame. But I guess that's just rules are rules. But some people though sneakingly can make a video where the first half of their video is of them talking, and then in the middle of the video is the trailer, and then the second half or the last half of the video is of them talking again. And then they could have just the thumbnail of their face on the video, but have that trailer hidden in that video in the very middle part. I'm sure a lot of people are scamming around that, so because I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers and YouTube are looking for these thumbnails that show a picture of that video or that trailer. But anyways, yeah, I did the party and everything. It was pretty darn cool, and I did go to a Star Trek panel talking about the state of the franchise, and some people like the new J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. I noticed that there's a lot of Next Generation fans that just absolutely hate his movies, and there was a lot of disagreement in the room. There was a lot of disagreement. Some people were saying, like the Next Generation fans were saying, "Oh, why did they have to change this? Why did they have to change that? We don't know anything about what these characters are coming to." And some people were saying, "Hey, the new movies are cool, man. They're fun. They're action packed. But the thing is though about these movies is that they were never really meant for the Trekkies. They were more because J.J. Abrams said that they were for a much wider audience. People outside that Trekkie realm. They're more for the larger audience out there, and that's where these movies get their support. When you look at Rotten Tomatoes, both the critics and the audience both like those movies very much, and they both made a lot of money. But those movies are mostly getting their support outside the Trekkie fan base. But I think the movies are cool, and I like them. And when I was wearing my uniform shirt at San Diego Comic-Con, of the J.J. Abrams type shirts, director of Star Trek, J.J. Abrams. When I was wearing the uniform shirt, some of the people that were dressed up like the Next Generation, they'd look at my shirt and look at me with a dirty look, probably figuring I was a fan of the Abrams movies or something, But that's the way it is. But and I love San Diego Comic-Con. This is my hotel room here. I'm staying at the same place I always stay out at every year. It's Humphreys Hotel on Shelter Island. There's the room there, of course, and you can see around the corner. There's the bathroom. There's the bed. There's a plasma TV behind me, and there's a table I can put my laptop. It does have Wi-Fi here, but you have to pay for it. Whoever heard of that? I mean, you go into a Starbucks, you get free Wi-Fi. Why the heck, or Barnes and Noble's bookstore, or Starbucks coffee shop, you always get free Wi-Fi. Why the heck? Why is this hotel doing it? I guess everybody has to get money somehow, I guess. But this hotel's pretty good. I mean, if you look at, I wanted to go to the Marriott Hotel, but that hotel is so hard to get into. It is a lovely looking hotel. I mean, it is awesome. It's very lovely. A lot of the celebrities stay there for the convention. They also hold panels in that hotel, and that hotel has restaurants, bars, coffee shops. It even has stores in there. It's like a mall, hotel, and restaurant all in one. It's a really magnificent looking hotel. But this hotel is pretty nice. I mean, this hotel is pretty big too, and they also have concerts here. Some very famous singers come here, and they have concerts. But all the famous hotels in the area, or the big hotels, have shuttle buses that take people from their hotels down to the convention center, and those buses are running 24 hours a day, and you don't have to pay to get on them. Now, if you're staying at a Motel 6, you're going to have to rely on city transit. You're going to have to either take a pay bus, a bus you pay to get a ride on, or pay a cab, or some of the city trains, But that makes it, this hotel is a little kind of further away from the convention center, which makes it easier to get a room here, and it's more affordable, and you don't have to worry about getting there any other way because the shuttle buses will take you down there. But the Marriott Hotel's right next door to the convention center, and those are the hotels that are hard to get. But yeah, it was a good convention. I enjoyed it. I really didn't. I did see some celebrities, but nobody that I was really familiar with, But I know they were celebrities because some people were looking at them like they were in awe, So, but yeah, that's my video, and I got to get ready to go. I got to pack. I got things to do. I got a train to catch at 6 a.m. in the morning. I got to go down. And I gotta get a wake up call at 4 in the morning, and and I'm gonna take a shower tonight and get ready and pack, and I gotta get the hotel to give me a wake up call for 4 a.m. and to call a cab company and tell them when I'm planning on checking out so they can come pick me up and my stuff. So anyways, that's all I want to talk about. Comic-Con is fun. I would love to live here. I mean, this is paradise, but San Diego is very expensive to live in this city. Well, anyways, everybody take care, and talk to you later, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that I've uploaded on the sights and sounds of San Diego Comic-Con. I even wore my shirt too, see? Okay, everybody, take care. Oh, another thing I wanted to say. I bought this shirt on eBay. Somebody's cashing in on this whole Batman Superman movie thing, and I bought this shirt on eBay, and it's a T-shirt. It shows the bat symbol with the Superman symbol, Dawn of Justice. I bought this, and I wore it one day to the convention center, and everybody was wondering, where did you get that? Are they handing them out somewhere at a panel or something? People were wondering, but I had to wear that. I like that shirt, actually. It's got both the Superman and Batman symbol. It's like a cross between, it's like having a Batman and Superman t-shirt in one. But okay, that's all I wanted to say. And everybody take care. I hope I covered everything. All right, take care, everybody.